So this is a sort of range test that I did. I was standing here in a field and there were a lot of trees over here, and behind the trees there are lakes. So I ascend and you can see a lot of trees over here, and one of the lakes is over here, and I fly up there and everything is going fine. I'm flying at 20 meters height, and as soon over here, I'm playing the video now, I'm descending now 15, 14, 13 meters, and now I lose signal. You see that? So and this is because the trees, there's a lot of trees, it's almost a forest. The trees are becoming me and the phantom, and then I lose signal. So I'm even going as low as 6 meters over here, and now I completely lost it. It's freezing. I get it back. Now I ascend again, like I understand something is going wrong, so I go up again, 11 meters, and I get my signal a little bit back. It's freezing a couple of times, quality is bad, and picks it up again. I return, I turn back to my direction, I go 16 meters, and then the signal gets better. So with the trees in between, it's not going very well. I want to do another test. I'm going into another direction, the other lake, and there are fields over here and the trees are over here, so it's like 50-50 trees and field between me and the lake. So the signal should be a little bit better in this case, and that was indeed true. And now I even go as low as -4 meters. And this is a little bit strange because I'm definitely not underwater now. I think what it's doing is 0 is the level where it started, and possibly this is lower than the point where the phantom started. So it says -4 meters, but it's still a little bit weird. I would rather have this thing to tell me how far I am from ground level, you know. Then this is not useful for me. -4 meters, I don't know where I am, so I have to completely rely on what I'm seeing and not on the figures over here. This is useless information right now. I want to do another test in the mountains and see if I go down, maybe it will say like -100 meters, something like this. Probably it will, but this is useless. Or put another one next to it or whatever. Oh, wait a minute. Aha, you see this? I only discovered this right now, because yeah. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I learned something today. So this is -3.7 relative to the starting position, and this is what the sensors say, 4.7 meters. But you know, it's so far apart that I just always looked here and I never looked here. Okay, this is useful information. Okay, so flying here, going further, everything is good. This was a very good flight and it was a very good shot, and I have a separate video of this. You can see it here. And even though I lost my signal, over here it says image transmission signal lost, which is this one, but still I have control, and that's important because I can still fly and operate the machine and nothing bad will happen. It's just having problem transmitting the image. So what I do is in my mind I have an image of what's happening here and where I'm going, and I just continue flying like what I'm doing, and then I'm hoping that it will pick up the signal again, and I can just continue, and that happens, and this happened a couple of more times. So the flight is still very good footage from here. You see I lost it again at some point, and again. So and that's because there are trees between us, but it's going better than with the other lake. Again, once in a while I just lose video, but I'm not getting scared of this. Now I'm getting back to the first lake, and this is going very bad again. Losing control. Alright. Third flight. Going to the lake again. I want to see how far I can get. You see, and I'm flying at 30 meters, 660 meters distance. I'm getting further, and I thought I just want to continue flying and see what happens and how far I get. So I go on and I go on. I get a strange this message again, but in my goggles I don't see this, so that's why it's recording this. And then I'm losing signal, and it picks it up again, and I'm getting and I try to fly higher to get the signal back, but I'm still losing it. So after 970 meters it says I want to go back home, and it says signal lost, aircraft returning home automatically. If you want to cancel this, then you have to push this button. You can take back control. While it's flying back home, you can still operate the machine and going higher and lower and left and right, but it will continue to fly home. And if you want to have full control back, you have to push this button. Okay, now I decide to see how far I can get. If I can get a lot farther than I just did, but I only have 55% battery left, and I'm going to into a different direction, one where there are not so many trees, and I have a better line of sight. So I go on, and I'm flying at 25 meters, and then when I lose my signal, I just fly a little bit higher. Let me see where I can. Let me find where I can. Here I lose transmission. Now I'm flying 44, and then I'm just ascending, going to 52 meters, and I got my signal back. That's because the further I go, the more trees come between me and the Phantom, and if I go up a little bit, I got my line of sight back, and then I can continue going. And I can go up to 2040 meters, and then I decide, okay, I want to go back with 40% battery. I see an air balloon, but it's too far away, unfortunately, to have a good picture of this. And then I return with the return to home. I let the aircraft automatically go back again, and there it's going. So lessons learned: trees block the signal. You only can have a couple of them between you and the Phantom. The range, I definitely think the range is better than with the normal antennas, although I did not go as far as I could. I will do that another time. And yeah, basically it's like don't have too many obstacles between you and the Phantom. Try to get a line of sight. It's a little bit pity. I would have rather had that you can sneak in somewhere and you can go everywhere, but that's not the case. You can only have a couple of obstacles between you, and the best is that you have a pretty good line of sight, and that's it.